Welcome to this inventory management system I've built here that I would like to introduce to you. We have some data here you can store with some items numbers, invoice number, receipt date, box number, warehouse location, and so on. And what is really cool is you can sort this data up here as you like, or you can also search for it. Search for things, for example, box number 2022, or a combination. So this is box number 2, warehouse location 3, or 2025 and complaints. See here? And clear search is up here. Then we can also go into more supplier details. So if you stand on a row, then we have supplier 4 here, for example, and then you open it up and you have the phone number, the email, what currency they have, what country, contact name, website, and so on. And these are items you can change from a setting sheet. I'm going to show you more about that in a minute. Here we have settings, so which is very cool. You can change this. So let's say we want it to be called item ID instead of item number. Then we save here, and then it's updated. Item ID. You can also change this section from the supplier section if you want other variables in it. And last but not least, in the setting sheet, you can send emails, and I'm going to show you that in a minute also. And you can choose if it just sends out directly or it goes into display mode, so you can check it before you save it, before you send it. Then we have here on the left what you are standing on here. So let's say you stand on item ID 7, then you can change all these variables and it updates. Let me show you with some very obvious example. Let's just change all this to test all the way, just so you can see that it will change. Then you click edit, and now it's changed all this to test. You can also add a new one. For example, this you cannot change because this is a unique identifier number, but you can change these. Let's say this was a mistake, it would be 99, and this was 5th of January 2025 instead. Then you can add a new one, not edit the old one, but add it as a new one. And it says item number already exists. You want to add this item with a new item number. Yes. And now if we clear search here, it should be in the bottom here. 101. This is the one we just edited. Then we also can archive items. For example, let's archive this one. So you archive it, item archived successfully. And now you can see it here in this folder, archived. So if you archive a lot of things, it goes in and you can still see it in here. And there's some backend sheets you always can get back to and set it back up right. And this also says please select item if you're not selecting anything, and the same with archived. Then you can convert, for example, let's say we want to see supplier 5, we want to convert it to a PDF. Then we click PDF, enter a name for the PDF, let's say it's supplier 5, update it, OK, and now And now you can see here supplier 5 updated is here with the header supplier updated. Let's go back here to the system. If we then want to send a mail, we can also do that. And what we can do is we can make an email template. If you have to send the same data always, but with new data, but the same form of data, you can just attach files here and then take supplier 5 updated and then write something, check this list out from supplier 5, and then you can search for your coworkers. For example, Alice Johnson, select and add. Then we have here CC, and then we can also add a salesperson and an IT, for example. And we have 2 here, add and close. Please check attached files. And then you can save this as a mail template. Are you sure you want to save this as a mail template? Yes. And we give it a name, supplier 5 updates. Template, supplier 5 updates successfully, saved successfully. And then we can send it from here. Let's check that out. But it goes into display mode because that's what the settings is. Here it is with the right people attached and supplier update 5. Let's have a look here. And here it is. What we can do also is to set it as a default email template. So for example, we saved it here, supplier updates, set as default mail. Default mail template set successfully. So what happens here, this is pretty cool. You open it and you click mail and the preset is already done. And if you want to change that, you can just change it multiple ways. You can go into the settings sheet here where we have some data here. Here you can set the data for the new supplier, more supplier information. Here's the contacts. Here's the path where the PDF is gonna be saved. And here is where we set up the default email system, the template. So in this column, if you have multiple email setups here, it will pick the email and open up by default if there's a default template here. So if you just empty this column, that's not an email setup. Let's control set this because I want to go back here. You see here, it has saved the information here. But if we go to settings sheet here and delete it and go back, now there's no more the email template. There is an email set template, but it's not default. Then you have to default it again so it remembers. So that's it for this system. Reach out to me on Instagram if you have any questions about this system, how to use it. Let me know if you have any questions about this system, and then I will see you in the next video. Ready to take your inventory management to the next level? Get your own inventory management system today, available now on my Etsy shop. Click the link in the description to grab it and start streamlining your workflow. Got a question? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more game-changing tools.